And here we have Hot Rod in his Hot Rod mode, or Hot Rod version robot mode thing. So you can see that he is very, very accurate to the G1 cartoon animation model. The sculpting on him, well, the sculpting on him is pretty much non-existent. You can get better sculpting on movie figures. However, that in the cartoon, he didn't have any real detail on his body to begin with. I think this is pretty good to what he looked like. So the lack of detail doesn't bother me, because unlike the movie stuff, they weren't super crazy detailed with like tiny spinning gears and stuff. So it's very accurate. The sculpting is nice. Oops! Wow. The paint applications pretty much spot on for me. No smudges, no real chips or anything. One tiny paint problem I have is on the back here. Zoom in. You can see the paint's pretty sloppy and it's already chipping through 2 transformations. So that's something to watch out for. It's nothing really that big, to be honest. It's right behind the head. You're not going to see it at all, so it doesn't matter. Also, bring it forward again. Here, on the tips here, very tiny chipping points. But that doesn't really bother me at all, because you can't really see it again. So yeah. Now onto the accessories. Sorry if I'm zooming through this. I just don't want to waste too much time blabbering on. First, the main accessory is the offshoot, but I'm going to get onto offshoot later when I have more gone through the main stuff. So the 2 sort of guns. Okay. A problem I have instantly with this is that I can't put them together so they stay together properly in his photon rifle mode. Sure, it's nice now, but it doesn't stay in. Okay, it does stay in apparently, because before I tried for like half an hour and I couldn't get them, and now they stay together. So, okay, there's his photon rifle mode. He can wield it. This is the photon rifle's more for Rodimus, not Hot Rod, but you can have Hot Rod holding it anyways. He just pegs it into his hand, gently wrap his hand around it. I mean, you can't really see, but if you're too like, I don't know, reckless, I guess, it'll just fall out. So you have to be kind of gentle with it, and kind of, you gotta push it in quite far, but you gotta wrap his hands around it kind of gently. That sounds wrong on so many levels, but it's nice. It's a nice weapon that he uses. One problem that most people have is that it doesn't peg in well and it just falls out instantly, but on mine, luckily, that doesn't happen. Second accessory, matrix of leadership. So basically what you want to do, get it, put it in here. Don't put it in all the way so it's touching this plain piece, otherwise it'll get stuck and it'll be quite difficult to get out. So put it in and then just wrap it round, get it into a sort of a fist shape like this. Open up the hand, put it in, wrap it in. It's kind of hard to do. I don't want to waste too much time on these. There's other stuff to get onto, but since I'm so nice, I'll do it anyways. There you have it, him holding the matrix of leadership. Very nice. It's the one that comes with the Masterpiece Optimus, so it opens, unlike the one he comes with, which I'll get onto now actually. I'll just take it out, put this onto the side for now, and then it opens exactly like it does in the cartoon, and I've seen him open it before, and it's quite cool. You get your nail in, open this up, and immediately you can get it, so actually never mind. Immediately you can see the matrix, but to get it out easily, you slide these pieces out so it's kind of opened. Then you can just get it, finger in, and just take it out. And now here is a mini matrix. This is the one that comes with the Takara Rodimus, but on the Hasbro ones you get two, which is cool. The detailing is nice. It doesn't have the silver handles, it's just grey plastic, but the sort of orb thing inside is just, I think it's black. I'm not sure, but the thing that holds the orb is gold painted. On the back, paint splodges on the orb. Don't really care. I'm not going to use this at all. I'm just going to keep it stored in his chest. However, his chest is nicely detailed. To be honest, the detailing inside the chest is actually got more detail than probably anywhere outside the body, which is kind of cool. So you close this, fold it up. Problems, yeah. The backpack doesn't stain very well. It's fine, I don't really care. Also, the front chest piece doesn't stain very well, but I'm pushing on it again, but it's not coming out, so that's fine. Another problem people have been having is this piece has been fragile to breakage. It's not very fragile, but it's still quite prone to breaking off, so that's something to be careful with. Now, pretty much the main attraction, with Hot Rod, you can get the visor, you get your finger in, and just rotate these side pieces. You gotta rotate them down. However, it's quite difficult to rotate it down because there's no groove or anything on the side which you can get your finger or nail onto and latch onto and rotate it. So what I like to do is open up the head. I guess it's kind of cheating, but you want to try and get a grip. Oh, goodness sake. This thing kind of frustrates me to a level. And then just rotate it down like that. Oh, crap. Sorry. Rotate the head forward and then close it. And there you have visored Rodimus, which he used, I think, only once, to be honest, which is kind of cool. But the fact that is, in daylight, you can see the eyes behind the visor, which is it looks kind of bad if the eyes are showing behind the visor, but it doesn't really matter though, because it still looks cool from a distance. Now, onto Rodimus mode. I'm going to cut this now and go straight to Rodimus mode. And here we have him in Rodimus mode. He has a completely different look. What you do to get him into Rodimus, you kind of close the wings like a fraction, and then you extend the legs, in like you have to pull it out and down, and you switch the head. But the head is the big thing that differentiates him. I mean, with him next to Hot Rod mode, it's only like a 1 centimeter difference, but the head actually is pure awesome. I actually like the Hot Rod one more, but I find myself liking this a lot as well. He's got kind of a frown on his face. I don't know why. Maybe, I don't know, he's lost some battle with Galvatron or something, but he looks very, very nice. And he does come with this, the photon rifle, which the G1 Rodimus Prime came with. And quite frankly, the G1 Rodimus was pure rubbish. The G1 Rodimus is still possibly one of the worst toys ever made. I'm sorry, but that piece of rubbish was a brick, and the trailer was stupid. Sorry, but it was. Again, this attaches the same. So yeah, I'm gonna do the offshoot with the vehicle mode in part 1. So you've probably already seen that if you haven't watched part 1 and part 2. So thank you for watching. I hope this has been informative. I've gone through all the stuff. Actually, no, I haven't. To wield these, I'm gonna quickly do this. You want to rotate the fist round, so it's facing outside. Open this up, rotate it so the fist is inside. Close it up, click it in place, and you've got this sort of tweezer things, which can hold either the saw, which is okay, and the welding tool, which looks awful. They're both pretty bad, to be honest, but you just push it in and then it clips in, and then wow, it spins. That looks rubbish, and this is the worst of the bunch. He comes packaged with this. Can you believe them? Why would you? Sorry, but that looks awful. I mean, it's just got this tiny puny thing. Okay, you used it in G1. Yes, okay, I get it. Masterpieces are kind of referencey with the gimmicks, but I couldn't care less for these. I'm going to keep them, but I'm not going to use them. I'll just put them on the side or something. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope it's been informative. Hope you've learned something from this. I hope I've gone through everything well. All the sculpting, accessories, articulation. If you've got any feedback or issues, please post it on the comments below. But please, no trolling. I hate trolls. They just annoy me. But yeah, thank you for watching, and please subscribe and watch part 1.